Hello, how are you all? How are you? Hi, Rashima, Aldonna, Victoria, and Bart. Hi, how are you? Okay, Bart, no reading for you today. Okay, so that makes free list with Rashima, Aldonna, and Victoria. And before I start, what was the trailer today? What was the trailer about today before the video started, before the live started? What was the trailer? If you can answer that, your reading will be a tarot and oracle reading. So you'll get a few extra cards today. The first person to talk about today's trailer, what was today's trailer about before the videos, before the live started? If you do that, your reading will be a tarot and oracle reading. Okay, your free reading will be a tarot and oracle reading. So you'll get a little bit more information. So if you can tell me what was the trailer today on today's live. If you can tell me what the trailer was on today's live before it started. Oh, Bart, excellent, excellent. Brilliant. Okay, Bart. That was quick. That was really quick. Okay, so you do get if you want to, you can get a tarot and oracle reading. So you get a little bit more out of your reading. If you want to, don't have to use it today. If you don't have a question, you can save it anytime, Bart. Yep, you get a free reading and it's a tarot and oracle reading. Okay. So what I'm doing, instead of just the 2 tarot cards, you'll get some oracle cards as well. So you can use it at any time you want. You don't have to use it today if you don't want to. You can save it up for when you got a really good question that you want quite a lot of information about. And you'll get like 6 tarot cards and a couple of oracle cards as well in the reading. So you get a decent reading out of it. So congratulations, Bart. You don't have to use it today. You can use it at any time. Well done. Well done. So you can use that reading at any time, any live. So you'll get a what would normally be sort of like a $5 basically reading, but you'll get a little bit more out of it. Right, so the free list. Okay, so let's change the banner. Let's do the banner like we normally do. Okay, so Rashima, your question, Aldonna and Victoria. So your 3 questions will be cool to start with. Cool. Good idea, Bart, for when you got a really good question. Okay, so remember, when you're doing your questions, you want to think about questions that start with how can I improve my journey? What do I need to know about this subject? What do I need to know about da 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 da? That's the best way. Not yes and no questions, not questions that start with will, should, is. Those are not super good questions for the tarot when you want more information. What do I need to know in regards to? Not yes and no questions are not the best when it comes to tarot. You want something a little bit more. The cards give a story. The cards will tell a story. So it's important to think about your question that you're going to put into the, you know, for reading. So how do I is a good question. What do I need to know? Why do I react this way? Think about yourself. How can you improve your journey? Good question, Rashima. So I'm waiting for Aldonna's question and Victoria's question. Good. How do I better my life in the upcoming months? Good question. Let's go into the what are we going to use today? Let's do the Saditha Tarot. Good question. How do I better my life in the upcoming months? Good question. Okay, so let's have a look here. Oh, this one here is popping out. And this one here. Okay, so Rashima, what have we got? First card is Six of Cups. So it's very important that you acknowledge. For you to do better in your life, you need to acknowledge your past. Now, it doesn't mean that you carry it on or you dwell in it. It's about acknowledging the memories of the past. Okay? Acknowledge some of the struggles, some of the good times of the past. Remember some of the good times that you've got in your life from the past. It's all about memories. That seems really important, acknowledging the past. Okay? So when you acknowledge that past, okay, and allow yourself to sort of reflect. With the Four of Cups here, you've got the sense of reflection, a sense of contemplation of where do you want to go, what happens next. Don't miss out on opportunities. Make sure you're aware of what's going on around you. So acknowledging the past and looking at what you've been offered to create a sense of stability emotionally in your life. So you come better in your life when you acknowledge the past and you look to the future. But you're also very much in the moment. I want to say in the now. Okay? Being very much in the now and being aware of what's going around you. Oh, that's good, Bart. You're having a great time with the Halloween tarot. That's cool. So very important for you. So how do you better your life in the coming months? Being present, being in the now, being aware of what's going on around you is super important. Okay, being in the now. If you can be in the moment and be very aware of what's going on around you at this time and look at the opportunities that are being offered to you, I feel like something's being offered to you, you're going to be able to move forward with much more confidence, with a much better journey ahead for you. Okay, Rashima? So I'm just waiting for Aldonna's question and Victoria's question. And anyone else that's come in, just waiting for some questions to come through. Okay, so Rashima, how's that? That's sort of allowing you to sort of get that better to move forward in your journey with much better months to better your life. It's all about being in the now, being in the moment, being aware of what's actually going on for you right now. That's super, super important here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the incense that I got. 7 chakras, Indian spice, dragon's blood, a spiritual guide in nirvana, white Californian sage, okay, with Shandon. Hi, Favor, how are you? Yes, you'll be added to the list. Nature's Nest. Meditation. Zodiac. Hi, Barty. Yes, you'll be added to the list. I'm just waiting for Aldonna. Don't know if Aldonna and Victoria are still here. I'm still waiting for their questions. And then I'll do Favor and Barty. Yes, you're added. Okay, we've got sandalwood with cinnamon. Another 7 chakra one. A yoga. Rose with vanilla. Oh, and then the last few. Oh, okay, we got golden Buddha, sandalwood, frankincense, another dragon's blood, positive vibes, and Palo Santo. Oh, and those are, oh, and the Potala, one of my favorites. So I think that's it. Yeah. So now let me put this all away and let's get some questions answered. Okay, so I'm still waiting for Victoria and Aldonna. So I don't know where they are. So while we wait for them, can I have Favor's question and Barty? If I can have your questions, just type them in once. That's all you need to do. And I put this incense away. So I'm just waiting for some questions and then I can get started. Now, don't forget, if you want more than just the 2 cards, the link is pinned. The link is pinned. If you want more than just the 2 cards. Hi, HC, NC, I'll add you as well. Right, so I haven't had Victoria and Aldonna's questions. So let me just start with Favor, and then from Favor I'll do Barty, and then I'll do NC. If you can just type your question in, that would be great. So you're thinking about what can you do to move forward? How can I improve my life? Why do I react this way? You want to think about questions that are going to empower you on your journey. So you want to know what to do with your love life at this time. So let's do the romantic. So you want to think about things that are going to improve your journey. So what can you inspect? What can you inspect in regards to relationships, in regards to love? Okay, your questions here. First things. Interesting with the 9 of Cups. I feel like something's happening behind the scenes. Okay, I feel like something's happening behind the scenes. Something's hidden and is happening behind the scenes, which is really important here. Now you've got 5 of Swords here. So there may be some challenges in regards to your love life at the moment. I feel like you've got a lot of healing to go through. There's a lot of stuff that you need to sort out about what do you truly want in your love life, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes and there's going to be some challenges. It's definitely going with the 5 of Swords here. It's definitely about conflicts, arguments, disappointments, a sense of challenges and struggles. So there does seem to be some challenges in regards to your love life. So I do feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to be done, a lot of shadow work that you need to dive into here. So there are stuff that's going on behind the scenes that's not quite being shown, and so things might not be going quite the way you want them to, because there's a lot of hidden stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you need to deal with personally. I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to be done before you can expect anything to made into fruition, anything to sort of happen for you. So there's a lot of healing you need to do, a lot of self-empowerment needed. Okay. Right, Aldona, you're here, and then I'll do Barty. And NC, I just need a question as well. Justice, let's do the Marielle. Sorry, I'm just lost a few. Will I get justice in your difficult situation? So you want to know whether you're going to get justice. Wow, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is very much about having a sense of what is that, equilibrium, a sense of balance in the situation. So it does feel like the best outcome is going to come in. It's all about the consequences of any actions that's taken, all about moving into the unknown here. There is a sense of just having faith, having belief that you've done all the right stuff. You've nourished the journey, if you like. You've nourished the journey the best that you can do, and it allows you to really see the unknown, being able to sort of just trust in your intuition here, have a little bit of faith that you've done everything you need to do, that the consequences of any action taken are going to be just here. So it does feel like it's moving into a new cycle, new possibilities here. It just feels like you need to have faith. You need to believe that you've nourished the journey. You've allowed yourself the sense of balance, equilibrium. The scales are going to be weighed. You know, the scales are weighed. And it does feel like the outcome is going to be what's needed, even though it seems unknown. It feels like it's moving in the right direction. You just got to believe that things are going to work out okay. So it's really sort of just about having faith in the situation, having faith that you've done all you need to do to prove or to make sure that everything works out in the right way. It's what are you afraid of? It's about acknowledging what you're afraid of as well, Aldona. Really being able to face that fear so that you can move through it, that you can process it and do what you need to do. Take action in where you need to take action. That's really important here. So will you get justice in the difficult situation you're in? As long as you've got that faith, you know, don't have that doubt, being able to acknowledge where you are, face your fears, being able to face your fears, take action, you're going to be able to move through this process in the way that you need to do here. Okay, Aldona, to make sure that you do take care of yourself and faith. It's all about facing your fears. to be able to take action. Okay, Barty. Now I'm waiting for Victoria's question and NC. NC, I'm just waiting for your question. So you want to know what's going on with Anel. What's going on with Anel? Use the Seraphina's Modern Tarot in this one here. So I'm just waiting for Victoria and NC. So what's going on with Anel during December? What's going on with Anel? Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, what's going on with Anel? Ooh, feels like there's a lot of movement going forward. Okay, but I get the sense of Anel being a bit of a, he's quite passionate. He's ready and rearing to be creative in his own journey. I feel like he's a bit of, with the King of Wands as well, I get someone who sort of wants to be in control. He sort of wants to be always looking for the new opportunities. Don't know if Anel's a bit of a, I want to say a player. With having both the Knight of Wands and King of Wands here, I'm getting a sense of being a bit of a player in regards to his journey. Like he's not looking to settle down. When you get the wands coming in, he's not looking to settle down. He's not looking to I just don't get a feeling like he's looking to settle down. He's always looking for new opportunities, new possibilities. He's ready and rearing to go to create new paths for himself. Things are always very intense with him. He's very passionate, creative sort of energy. So I don't feel like he's moving towards you as such. It's more about that he's looking for other opportunities coming around. Hi, Tasty One. How are you? Just type in your question. So I'm just waiting for Victoria NC. And if you can just type in your question as well, Tasty One. Okay, so Barty, in regards to Anel, I feel like they're just a bit of a I don't feel like they're moving towards you. I feel like they're always looking for new opportunities, new possibilities. There's that sort of very passionate, creative energy, dynamic, very fiery energy. So it doesn't feel like they're ready to settle down. They're always looking for new opportunities, new adventures. Okay. Right. Yep. Oh, by the way, my name's Paula. Hecate, or I say like Hecate is a Greek goddess that I work with, and even though it's called Hecate's Crossing, I work with the goddess Hecate. So Paula is my first name for those that don't know. I'm in New Zealand. And if you want more than just the 2 cards and the readings, don't forget there is the donations. If you want a little bit more information, you get a tarot and oracle reading. So don't forget to check out the pinned link. Check the links down below as well for more information in regards to that. Okay, so now what's the time? Nearly 10:30 a.m. Oh, yeah, we've been on for nearly half an hour. Okay, so we've still got half an hour. If anyone sort of comes in, you'll still be available for the list. no problem at all. Now, for those that don't know, I actually live tiny. So you can find a little bit of information on my YouTube channel in regards to living tiny, living in a caravan in a gated community. Right, hi guys. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a mess at the moment. Don't know what's happened to my hair. Okay, so I'm had to swap laptops. So for the moment, while we wait for the other computer, my screen here, to reset. Okay, so I can't read your chat very well. So just give me a second. I just had to move some cords and things. So, whoops. This is not going to quite work the way I want it to. So, let's have a look. So let me just put the glasses on so I can actually read your chat. So, everybody's automatically added, not a problem. Just give me a minute to get... No, the live won't be closing. So, who have I missed in chat? So, I was up to, I did Favor, and I did Barty. Okay, and Eldonna. So, I didn't know where Victoria was, but Mira, yes, you're on the list. Jack, you're on the list. Maxine, Old Soul, and Seeley. Hi, how are you all? Okay, so I don't know how long this computer's going to take. That's my proper monitor, so I can actually see what's going on here. And I usually have the other camera, as you can see, up there. This camera up here, facing down on the cards. But of course, I'm on my other laptop. Hence the glasses, so you can see. Oh my God, my hair driving me crazy. Okay, so let me have a look. If you guys can still see and hear me, let's have a look and see if I can see the questions. So if you guys have typed in a question here, let me see. Let me just have a little bit of a look. So Mira, Jack, Maxine, and Old Soul, and Seeley. And Tasty One. Sorry, Tasty One. I still haven't done your question either. Tasty One, if you're still here. So if you can just type your question in, if you can't hear. Let's see. Audio. Yep, it says that the sound says microphone. Yep, so it says it says that it's working. So hopefully it's all working. Yep, you can hear. Cool. Okay, so that's good. So I'm still waiting. It's going to take a little bit of a time. So we'll just do this computer for now, if you guys don't mind. And oh God, I've got to stop touching buttons. Otherwise it goes thing. So if I can have some questions, that would be really good. Just so you can see where I am. Caravan. And you can see my outdoor space with my couch. But it'll make you sick by doing that. Yep, Mira, you're added. Yep, you can I need some questions. I do need some questions. So I've got Tasty One, if they're still here. Mira, Jack, Maxine, Old Soul, Silly. That will be really good. So let me see what I can do here. So let's have a look. Right. And Macaulay, Ian. Yes, you can ask an angel message. No worries at all. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a trying to work out what I'm doing here. Okay, Mira, let's do your question first. So if anyone can just type in their question once, that would be really cool. And I'm just going to try and do the best I can with this laptop. So I need to get something to keep it off the tablecloth. Right, so let's have a look. Well, hopefully you can see okay. It's not my usual position, of course. Normally have the cards facing the computer. So what are we doing first? So what are all my spiritual gifts and are they unlocked? Oh, I can't do everything, but let's have a look at what's going on for you. So let's do the Mira, let's do the Universal Celtic Tarot. So what does, so it's basically Mira, what do you need to know about your spiritual gifts? What do you need to know about your spiritual gifts? Let's have a look. What do you need to know about your spiritual gifts? Two cards here. What do you need to know about your spiritual gifts?
Right, hi guys. Sorry.
Oops. Let me just turn that off.
Okay, so had to swap laptops. So
Whoops. That was not supposed to happen. I left the volume on the other video when I was trying to sort things out. So what are your spiritual gifts and like things? So what do you need to know? Okay. Very much about, I feel like you're an empath. Okay. You've got the Six of Cups and Knight of Cups. Look at past experiences in regards to being an empath. Because we got cups, I feel it's very much about sensitivity. It's about how you feel. So it's about trusting your feelings. It feels like you've got the sense of clear sentience, if you like. You have that sense of feelings. You have a gut instinct, an intuition that comes from your stomach, comes from your navel, your solar plexus, if you like, your solar plexus. So I feel it very much about being an empath here, Mira. Okay, very much about being an empath, listening to the news that's coming through. I feel like something is coming through your gut instinct, your intuition. It's how you feel. Okay, it's about trusting that. That it's all about your past experiences. It's all about what's coming through, the messages that are coming through in regards to your feelings. Now, the reason why I say that is because the Knight of Cups is quite an emotional person. And it's all about it's all about being in alignment with oneself. It's all about that sense of, it's also about romance and stuff like that, but we're not going on about that because we're talking about your spiritual thing, about that sense of intuition, that sense of your feelings, your emotions, being able to move forward. Listening to those messages is really important here. So yeah, I feel it's very much about your empath. It's very much about being, noticing your feelings and how that's coming through for you. Whether you're hearing or seeing, which feeling that instinct and knowing what it means, that's what that's about there. Very much about the news coming through. So this is good. Yeah, this is very good. It's all about trusting your gut instinct. Don't let your mind overrule. Don't let your heart overrule. It's all about trusting your gut, trusting your stomach. So that's very important for you here. Okay? So hopefully that helps you with your journey. Trust your gut instinct. Start Googling about being an empath, about your clear sentient. You can check out my ebook too on my Ko-Fi. For as little as $3, you get exercises that you can do slowly to develop your psychic abilities, develop your abilities that lie within you, to enhance them, to improve them. So interested? Yeah, check out your mirror. It is good. It is good to trust your gut instinct, trust your intuition, trust your feelings about something is a good thing, and you can develop it in many ways. Okay, mirror, it's really important for you to really acknowledge your feelings coming in. Okay, so that's very important here in regards to your, so Google about being an empath, about being clairsentient, about trusting your gut instinct, your solar plexus. Those are things that are really important for you, and then you can start developing your other abilities. Right, Sibylla, let's have a look at where you are. Celie. Where can I find love relationship that is suitable for me? It doesn't have to be long term, but I want something healthy. I released when I do a reading. I ask questions about people. No. Okay, you want to attract someone of like mind. So you have to think about what type of person you want in your life. Do know you deserve to be loved, right? So it's not about anyone in particular that you're interested in. It's about having someone who's interested in you. Okay, you want someone who respects you and loves you. So what can you do? Okay, and I do have LDs come in with a thing, so I do have to go into my Ko-Fi, which I haven't done on this laptop, so just give me a second. Oh, it's going to take me a second on this laptop because I'm not very organized. Shoot. Okay, so I'm just trying to work things out here. Sorry, guys. Oh, no, wrong one. Right, so let's have a look. Sorry, I'm doing everything. You can see me up close and everything. I'm just trying to work things out. Okay, so hi, Dune. How are you? Okay, so sorry, I will do your question, LD, but I was in the middle of doing Celie's one too. Right, so you want to know what to do about love. You want to know what to do about a relationship. What can you do? Let's use the deck of heroes. I know things are a bit different today. I'm waiting for my computer. Cleaning up. Okay, cleaning up my computer. Right, so at the moment we're doing this. Waiting for that to happen. Right, so, and I forgot to do the banners. Right, so what's going on for you, Celie? Remember that I can only do 2 cards. Unless you want more, then it's through the donation, of course. So what's going on here? Okay, there's a lot of stress and worry. You've got 9 of Swords here, which is all about stress and worry. Celie, it feels like you're worrying too much about a relationship instead of worrying about yourself. Okay, it does feel like you're worrying a lot of unnecessary worry. You're causing yourself a lot of stress. So it's really about letting yourself be guided. Trust that you're going to be guided with the star. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that very well with the with the light and things, but with the star here, it's all about being able to move forward on your journey. So you're being guided to where you need to go. So trusting that you're being pushed in the right direction here. So yes, release and let go of and the stress and the things you're worrying about, relationships and things like that, and just live life and let people arrive in your life and just trust in yourself. It's really about, with the star here, the star can be very much about your psychic abilities, about your dreams and where you want to go. It's very much about a sense of clairvoyance, a sense of seeing where you want to be guided to. So being able to sort of trust in yourself here is super important. So don't worry too much. Don't let the stress and the worry about relationships and people, and it's all about living life to the fullest. Here, letting your true light shine through with the star card. Star card is saying, hey, let your true self shine through here. Okay, that's going to be really important for you. Letting your true self shine through. Okay, so don't worry too much. Don't stress too much about relationships and who's coming and who's going. Just be in the moment. Just trust you're being pushed in the right direction. You're being guided. So trust in yourself. Okay, Dune here. Let's have a look. You're next. And then I'll continue with the free ones. But let's do, so you want to know what's coming in the first quarter of 2023. So let's do the labyrinth with the fairy forest. Oh, okay. Whew. So normally it's a bit tricky with not having the other laptop going, but we will get there. So what's going on for you? Okay, so let's have a look. Let's pull out the fairy forest as well while we're here. Okay, so the tarot cards. Okay, we've got Ace of Feathers. So we're all about removing any confusion, allowing yourself to have clarity about what you want. Okay, have clarity in what you actually want to achieve. Your ideas, your plans. Have clarity. Write down to-do list. Okay, so those are the things that are going to help you to create the positive energy that you want. Okay, now there are going to be some ups and downs. There are going to be some things that shake up your world. Okay, but it does give you the chance to build, gives you a chance to have a sense of understanding to what's going on. So there are going to be some things that are going to shake you up for sure, because it's all about the truth, the facts of the situation that's going on for you. All about the truth and the facts. That's going to be really important here. It's all about, I think there's going to be a lot of moving forward with the Six of Feathers here. There's going to be a lot of shifting, a lot of changing in your perspectives. Your plans and ideas may change as well over the time as well. So give yourself that opportunity to review where you need to be, being able to sort of look at what's been going on, what's your achievement, and what lies ahead for you. It comes down to your own knowledge, your own experience, and being able to move forward on that. Being able to shift your perspective, change your perspective where need be. That's super important here. So you're going to be so there are going to be some things that shake up your world for sure, and that's going to give you the chance to sort of be able to move forward in your journey here. Yeah, there was a tower card, and the tower card was all about things being shaken up, It gives you a chance to reach a sense of understanding, enlightenment, allow you to stand on solid ground so you can rebuild or build the future that you actually want. It's going to give you that understanding that you need, even though things might be shaken up, they might feel like they're a bit doom and gloom, but it does give you the understanding you need to move forward on your journey. And so Queen of Darkwood Elves tells you that there is a sense of being warned. You're being warned that things may not go according to plan, but you can move through that. You can move through that process. With the Queen of the Darkwood Elves, she sort of says, look, you're being told that things may not go according to plan, but that gives you the chance to replan, to review where you need to go, and maybe make the adjustments that you need so that you can move forward on your journey. Okay, so there are going to be some challenges, but you can move through those challenges. You can get through that and see the light out of the darkness. It's going to allow you to sort of move forward on that journey. Okay, so that's really important here. Okay, so your cards were Ace of Feathers, the Tower, Page of Feathers, and Six of Feathers. So it's all about being able to communicate clearly, being able to plan, use your intellect, your mental thought. There's a lot of it is about your thoughts, your perceptions about what's going on. I think a lot of it is about your thoughts and your perceptions and where you're going and what you're choosing to do. So it's all about your plans. And that's why I think you're being forewarned, you're being given the opportunity to adjust where you need to adjust the way you react and things like that. So quite a lot going on there for you. But yeah. Okay, so I did Seeley, didn't I? So who was next on the questions? Yeah. Okay, so make sure you've typed your question in, guys. Well, hopefully I can. Okay. Oh, tasty one. Just need your question. So I'll do you next, tasty one. Now that you're back, I'll just need your question. Okay, let me just put these cards away. Oh, that computer's going to take ages. So thank goodness I've got this other laptop. It's not perfect. Sorry, guys, it's not perfect. But at least it gets the lives done. It's not my usual setup, of course. So you get to see my ugly face, but never mind. Okay, so we want some angel reading. So let's get some angel cards out. Oh, can't wait to get the other angel cards. I've got other angel tarot cards I've got coming in. But let's do Radley Valentine's. Oh, because I like them for a quick message. So what was your question, Macaulay? You'd like an angel, any message from the angels. Okay, so nothing in particular, just whatever message from the angels. So just give me a second to breathe. We want to connect with that higher energy. We want to raise our vibration. Okay, so we want to breathe in through our nose and get ourselves nice and calm and relaxed. And we're connecting with our angel, archangel type of energy. We're asking for that higher vibration to come in. We want a message for our highest good. The message that's going to help us, or help you, should I say, help you move forward in your life with confidence, with a sense of what's important to you right now. What do you need to know from the angels? So let's connect. Hi, old soul. If I can have your message, that would be really cool. If you've got a reading, I haven't done your reading yet, so definitely need your question. Okay, so Macaulay, let's have a look here. Nice deep breath, and we're connecting with your higher vibration. We're connecting to your higher self with the angels, and we're asking for a message to come through, and we're asking for protection. We're asking for guidance and love. and support in what's important for you right now. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you saw that jump and turn. So let's have a look. Okay. So we've got Page of Fire. So it feels like the messages come from within you. Comes from your own inner fires, your own passion, your own sense of what's important to you. It's all about telling us about your own integrity, about your own passion, your own creativity, and using that to trust in the messages that are coming through for you. Maxine, just need to type in your question, please. Yep, Maxine, just type in your question. That will be really cool. Thank you. Okay, there seems to be a lot of stuff from the past that's coming in for you, Macaulay. Just feel like there's a lot of memories from the past that's going to help you move forward. So trust in the messages that are coming through for you. Trust what's happening within yourself. I do feel like you've got the creativity, the sense of passion that's coming in from within you here. So I'm getting a very sacral energy. I'm getting a very fiery energy coming in for you. So it's very much about you trusting that passion to follow your dreams, move forward on your dreams. I feel like there's a sense of needing to be a little bit confident in your own direction that you're going in here. Okay, Macaulay? So the angels are saying, trust in yourself. Trust what messages are coming through. Trust the fire that's lit within you. I think it's very much about your sacral, your identity, and who you are is really important. Okay, Macaulay? So it's very important here to be able to look at the memories of the past, your past experiences, and use that to move forward here. Okay? So hopefully that helps you coming in. Okay, so next, I'm just doing messages as they come. It's a little bit tricky on this laptop because I'm waiting for my original laptop that's doing its thing. It's doing its cleaning. It's doing its updating bits and pieces. So in the meantime, I'm just on this laptop here, which is not my normal side. So I'm waiting for, so if you've just come in, make sure you type your question in. So we got Tasty One and Old Soul and Maxine. I just need your question coming in. So let's do Tasty One because I've been waiting for a while. They've been in and out. So, okay, so what's going on with your Virgo? Okay, so what's going on with your Virgo here? Sorry, I just have to shift. Laptop's got a bit, the cloth's got a bit funny. Right, so what's going in with your Virgo? Let's do the Oceanic Tarot here. I love Jane Wallace's decks. I'm waiting for her Angel Tarot to come. And then I'll do a full Angel live as well, because I'll have another few Angel Tarot and Oracle decks. Right, so yes, Tasty One, I've got your question. So you want to know about your Virgo. What's going on with your Virgo right at this moment? So what's going on with this Virgo? What do you need to know about this? What's going on with your Virgo? What do you need to know? Okay, so what's going on? Okay, what's going on with this Virgo that's important for you right now? Okay, it feels like they've got a lot of stuff weighing them down. Okay, with the Ten of Wands, it's about burdens. They're feeling responsible for a whole lot of stuff at the moment. They've got a lot of stuff going on. So it doesn't feel like they're going to contact you today. Okay, so I do feel like they've got a lot of stuff weighing them down. They've got a lot of burdens. They've got a lot of responsibility. They're busy. Got a lot of stuff going on here. Feels like they're juggling a lot of options with the Two of Pentacles. So you've got Ten of Wands and Two of Pentacles. And that's telling me they've got a lot of stuff that they're trying to prioritize. They've got a lot of stuff that they're trying to juggle, the burden, the weighed down. So I don't feel like they're going to contact you today because they've got a lot of stuff going on in their own life. You know, they've got a lot of stuff going on in their own life. It's not it doesn't feel like it's about you. It's about their own stuff. They're wrapped up in their own world. They've got a lot of stuff going on for themselves, which is really important here. No. He's so wrapped up in his own world. It's time for you to breathe. What do you need to do? Okay. So what do you need to do to move on? Tasty one. I'm going to do one more card for you here. Okay. What do you need to do to move on? You've got King of Swords. You need to look at the truth. You need to look at the facts. You need to have the ambition to move on, to make your own journey here. It's about thinking about what you need. It's time to start thinking about yourself. Okay? It's time for you to move on, to let go, to surrender. They're wrapped up in their own little world. They're wrapped up in their own stuff. So it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to let go. It's time for you to think about yourself. Hey, Nina, how are you? Hi, Shraddha. So it's very important, Tasty one. You are number one, okay? You got to think about you. You've got to think about what's important in your life. You got to think about you. What opportunities do you want to move forward in your life? Forget about everybody else. It's time to think about your desires, your passion, your creativity, your thoughts, your plans, your ideas, your journey. You're number one. Okay, Nina. Thank you. Hey, look, just so that you guys know, I'm on another computer. I'm waiting for this thing here, which is not doing its thing. It's supposed to be doing its thing. It's going to take its time. It's in a bit of a hissy fit. So I'm on my other computer, so I'm not, might be a bit funny. Right, so questions. Old soul. Okay. What do you need to know about Aries? Okay, let's do the Moon and Stars Tarot from Jane Wallace. I'm just about to have all her, just to nearly have all her decks. I still want the Mythic Goddess one. I've got the Angel one coming. Right, so what's going on there? What do you need to know about Aries? What's important in regards to Aries? What do you need? That was a flip out. Okay. 2 cards tells you. Wow. We get movement. We get 6 of Swords. This card is stalking a lot of us today. This card is stalking us today. 6 of Swords. It's time to shift your perception. Time to move on. Okay, it feels like there's a shift in perception, a shift in ideas or plans. It's definitely about moving on and developing one's own growth, looking at one's own potential. What's possible for yourself in this journey? So you need to really, I feel like you need to really do some looking at the plans and ideas and look at how you can shift or change those ideas and plans. Okay, so that's really important here. So what is Aries currently feeling and thinking about you? What do you need to know? It feels like there's a shift or perception change, looking at what's potentially possible in the journey. So I think there's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of thoughts that need to be done. What are your plans? What are the ideas? Where do you want to move to? is the thing here. I think there's a lot of soul searching to be done with the Six of Swords. Here. Because I think there's a lot of moving on energy, old soul. Okay, so there's some things to think about anyway. Right, so I'm just waiting for Nina's donation, Nina's question. Let me know when you donate, Nina. Right, so you want to, any chance of reconciliation? Any chance of reconciliation? I'm going to try and do my best with this little laptop. I'm not used to working with such tiny writing, so it's a little bit tricky, but I'm sort of trying to work with, and this sort of different thing with not having the camera down on the cards without mucking around with cameras and things. Right, so any chance of reconciliation? Let's do the Tarot Familiar. Any chance of reconciliation? What's going on here? What do they need? What do you need to know about reconciliation? Ooh, okay, interesting. Five of Cups. Five of Cups is very much about that sense of these challenges, emotional challenges, these emotional struggles and things going on, because it's very much about what are you focusing on. There are some things in life we cannot control in regards to other people, right? We can only control ourselves. So what's being focused on in regards to the relationship? What's your focus instead of living life? Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which tell us there's a long journey ahead of us. Okay, so in regards to what are you focusing on, what's really important, long journey ahead of you. Is there going to be a reconciliation? No, I'm not getting that there is. I'm getting a sense of it being a very long way away, if there's any chance, and it's all about that sense of what is your focus. Okay, so what are you focusing on? What's the been happening? What could happen? What if? Should? All those things are coming into play here. So it's time to think about yourself. Time to focus on what's important to your journey here. So what are you focusing on with the Five of Cups? Very much about the emotional spilt milk. There are some things you can and cannot control. So look at the things that you can do about yourself. What can you do about your journey? What are the things that you can do emotionally to take care of yourself? That's some of the things to think about here. Yeah, focusing on oneself. Super, super important to be able to do that to move forward. Okay, so there you are. That's that one. You know, I want you guys to be in loving relationships with people who respect you, who take care of your needs and want to be with you. They want to ring you. They want to text you. They want to message you. They want to know how your day is. They don't want to talk about just themselves. They want to ask about you. That's the type of people you want to be with. That's what you want to bring into your life. Hey, Charlie. How are you? Oh, you're welcome, Maxine. You're welcome. Hey, look, it's all about you being empowered. You're being in control of your life. And when you sort of when there's a reconciliation, you have to look at the dynamics, the energy of what's actually going on for you. So that's something that you can do yourself. It's all about self-care. Okay, so whose message have I missed? Sorry, this is so tricky to do with this laptop here. So I'm not sure if I've got, look, if you haven't posted your message in, I'm sorry if I've missed you. It's so tricky with this laptop. So just make sure that you've got your question in, and I'll try and type it in. Let me know if you do donate, Nina. I haven't, it's so tricky with what I'm doing. It's so hard to get into different websites and things. So we're just into Ko-Fi. Okay, so let's have a look. Sorry, you guys going to see me close up because I'm trying to read the writing. Trying to read what's going on here. Right, so sorry, you can see me close up. Okay, Charlie, I'm waiting for your question. So I'm not sure who's next. A general. Okay, so you want a general. Okay, so let's do that. Sorry, I hope I guys don't make you sick with all this moving around. It's so tricky to do. It's going to be a few hours while I wait for that computer to be up and running. Thank goodness for this one here. My second brother gave me his old laptop so that I could do these sort of things. And when my other computer had decided to have a hissy fit, which it does, it's getting old. It's getting time to move on. So I'm going to have to get some new cords and things so I can put this up to the monitor. Need a special 80M, whatever it's called, cords. Right, so a general. Let's do Hocus Pocus. I don't know why. I've got Hocus Pocus for you. Hocus Pocus. So a general for Chaley. Right. Let's just sort of clear out the energy. What do you need to know? What's important for Chaley? What's going to empower Chaley on their journey? What's going to bring them the confidence, the ability to move forward? What's going to, what's really super important? What do they need to know? What are they guided to know? Oops, Nina's donated. So I'll do Nina's one. So Nina, I just need your question. So appreciate the donations. It's such a huge help for the channel. It really supports it. Don't forget there is membership on Ko-Fi as well. And if you do a $3 membership or a $10 membership, if you get a $3 membership, you do get a free private reading every month. You just have to contact me so we can organize a time. For $3 a month, you get one free private reading every month. Okay, it's only a quick one, but it's a private reading. For $3 a month, you get one free reading every month, but you've got to contact me. Of course, you can save them up and do a bit longer if you want to, in a couple of months if you want something a bit bigger or whatever, but basically, thing. So, Chaley, what's important for Chaley? Let's do that. Okay, we're doing the Hocus Pocus Tarot to what's important. Oh, your potential. Okay, with Ace of Pumpkins, Chaley, know your potential. Know what you are capable of pushing yourself towards. Okay, know what you're capable of pushing yourself towards. You push your boundaries, further expand your knowledge, grow and develop here. Okay, with Five of Lightning, it's about being a winner. You know, there's some things that are going to disappoint you. There are going to be some challenges in the situation, in your life. There are going to be some ups and downs. There are going to be some challenges, but you're going to be able to know your potential, that you can move through those challenges. You can do it. You're a winner. You are able to move through any challenges that arise because of your experience from the past. You can use that to move forward. I feel like there's a lot of you knowing your potential, know what you're capable of, pushing the boundaries, being able to sort of move forward here, Shaylee. So that's really important. Okay, you have the ability to move forward. You have that ability to defeat any challenges that come your way. You've got to know your potential. Okay, that's really important for you to know. To push through any challenges that are thrown at you. Believe in yourself is what I'm getting here. I believe in you. So it's you believing in yourself that's important here. Okay, this is what I'm getting from your guide. It feels like your guide is pushing you to know your own potential. Okay, your guide's not going to tell you what to do. They're there gently guiding you. They guide you, and what you do is totally up to you with it. But it's about knowing your potential, know what you're capable of achieving. Seems really important. But anyway, right, Nina, where are we? So let's have a look here. Okay. Oh, Nina, thank you very much. Okay, so oops. Turn that off for the break. Okay, so what's super important for Nina? Now, let's do the Siddhartha Tarot. And let's do the Shadows of Light, of course. So, what's going on for Nina? Let's have a look. Nice deep breath, Nina. Let's focus on your question and let's get your highest energy through, the highest vibration, so that you can move forward with empowerment, so you can move forward with confidence, with the ability to move in the direction that you need to go in. So what's important in regards to this relationship? Whoa. Okay. First card we get is Judgment, a sense of awakening to the truth. Okay. Awakening to the truth is what I got here. Awaken to the truth. So that's your own awaken to your spirituality, to your own truth of the situation. Feels like there's a sense of resurrecting your true self, blowing your trumpet, a sense of, doing what's important for you is the number one card here. It's what came out for Judgment. Awakening to the truth of the situation. Looking at the facts. Whoa. Okay, card number 2. Things ending. Okay, it's time for new beginnings. It's time to make things final. Time for finality. Okay, time for being final here. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so it's very much about things being final so that new opportunities can arise. Okay, so there's new possibilities, new thoughts, new ideas, new plans. Okay, that's super important here. Next. Okay, what else is important? Okay, these 3 seem important together. So what have we got? We've got King of Wands. Again, we've got the new adventures. We've got this passion. It's time to be practical, be logical in your creative endeavors and what you choose to do. Okay? That's super important here. Okay, with the King of Wands. Looking at new endeavors, being practical in your approach to them and what you choose to do. Next, we've got the Empress. Nurturing oneself. I'm getting a lot about nurturing you. A lot of self-care seems really important. Taking the moment to just see the beauty that lies within you, Nina. Seeing your own beauty. Okay, this is super important here. I get the sense of self-care, self-love. Okay, and we've got, what do you truly want to bring into your life right now? What do you want to harvest into your life? What do you want to bring into your life? With the Seven of Pentacles here. It's all about that thought, that reflection, that contemplation about what do you physically want in your life that's going to give you an inner joy, inner peace. You know, that's not going to stress you out in any way. It's going to give you a sense of calmness, well-being in many ways. Okay, so one more card here. Okay, what does Nina need to know that's really important? Whoa, I felt that. And what do you need to know? Again, Queen of Pentacles. Very much about being organized, self-care, a sense of nurturing your well-being in many ways. I mean, yeah, you can take care of other people when you need to, but don't forget about you. Okay, Nina, I think that's really important here. I'm getting a lot about self-care, self-love. You know, it's time to sort of move into your own direction. It's time to decide what you truly want. It's time to end things, have a sense of closure so that you can move forward on your own journey here when you look at these cards. Okay, so cards, Nina, was Judgment, that awakening to one's own truth. Okay, so you got Judgment. Then you had Ten of Swords, that where things end, things are final. And you've got King of Wands when you're looking at things, opportunities, looking at new adventures, that passion, that creativity, which is certainly very important here. The what do you truly want in your life with the Seven of Pentacles? What do you want to harvest? That contemplation. The Empress with the self-care and with the Queen of Pentacles as well. Again, self-care. So self-care is like number one here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, All About Maine. Muchly appreciated. But different seeing my face in the caravan, of course. So yeah, with the other computer doing its thing. Oh, cleaning up, 100% complete. So don't turn off the computer. Right. At the moment, All About Maine, my computer is just logging on. So in the meantime, I'm doing it this way. So I can't really do both, but there we go. So what a great message. So let's do your Shadows of Light. Let's have a look at the Shadows of Light Oracle. Now, for those that don't know, there was a second edition came out with this one as well. So, and with a few expanded cards, which I don't... Oh, Nina, that flew out. Interesting card. Intimacy. The Lovers. So it feels like someone else is coming into your life. Nina, what an interesting card to come out. With all the healing and the self-care, then you've got the Lovers card comes out with intimacy. That sense of finding a sense of balance within yourself so that you can bring in somebody who respects you, who loves you, who cares about you. So what an interesting card coming up. Now, I do want to read something to you. Intimacy. So let's have a look here. What card number is that? 16 with the Lovers. So let's have a look. I just want to read something here. Just take a minute. The Mirror reflects the illusion that we are dual. Separate forms touch to feel their sameness. Our great desire for connection seeks to dissolve the barriers between us, or within us and between us, to melt the sense of separateness and otherness. It's the texture of truly knowing and feeling our union that we reach for in one another. Surrendering your ideas of you and me, we move into a greater field of love where we understand that we are all having fundamentally the same experience, despite our seeming differences. Yes, it is our differences which create polarity and magnetism. Ironically, it is the space between us which creates the desire to unveil the mystery within another. In this dance of connection, we must be willing to reveal our secrets and merge our beings while knowing how to come back to ourselves, finding the sense of completeness within that we are seeking from the outside. Whoa, interesting message. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Oops, that's the other laptop turning on and doing its thing. What an interesting message. So something to reflect on anyway. Hopefully, Nina, you found that helpful. Okay, so where am I at? Sorry, I just got to read this up so you can see this here. Oh, Dune, you've given me another reading here, another thing here. So you want to go what's going on. So let me have a look here. Just give me a second. Sorry, you can see me closer. Bit crazy, but I just need to read this. Okay, so Dune, you're next, and then I will do. I'm going to be on for a bit longer, I know. So the list is closed, but I will do everybody who's come in. If you're in here, I will do Samia, Shraddha, Samiha, and All About Maine. I'm a bit longer than I was, but so the free list is actually closed, but I will do those three. And anyone else who was already in chat, make sure you type in your question. So, finances and economy. So what's going on with your finances and your economy? Let's have a look here. Let's do, what deck am I going to do with this one here? I feel quite, actually Lord of the Rings is giving me a bit of an eye there. Okay, so let's have a look. And let's do Mists of Avalon. Sorry, I just need to grab Mists of Avalon. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Let's have a look. What message? What's in regards to finances? We're looking at finances here. One, two. Okay, finances. That's normally 3 cards and 1. A bit of extra, so this is fine. Right. What are you thinking about finances? Finances. Speak to me. Tell me about the finances. Okay, so finances. Let's have a look. Okay. June. Okay, you're talking about your finances. Is it going to be better next year? Okay, it all depends on your thoughts and your opinions, okay, and your plans and ideas. With the King of Swords, it's saying you've got to think carefully about your budgets, and you've got to think carefully about your plans and ideas in regard to your finances. Okay, super important here to look at your finances by thinking carefully about what you're doing with your income and outgoings. Okay, so your finances and economy can improve, but it all depends on what you're thinking about in regards to your finances. Super important here, thinking about that. Okay, with the Hierophant here, I get about lessons learned. What have you learned about in the past about your finances? What's important in regards to your finances? What have you learned? And okay, that's what you've got to look at, your experiences from the past and how you've learned that lesson to move forward with it, with your finances here. Okay, so think carefully about your income and outgoings. That's the only way your finances are going to improve. Okay, they can only improve if you think about things carefully, if you look at the lessons that you've learned in regards to your and use your skills and your abilities to make new plans, new beginnings, new ideas in regards to your finances. So yes, your finances and economy can improve, but it's all about the action that you take, the thoughts that you have. That's going to make a big difference here. Okay, so that's what's going to be really important in regards to having a better finances. It's all about your thoughts and ideas. Okay, it's all about your plans. Okay, with this card here with Lancelot, I get a sense of devotion to your finances. It's all about that commitment. Okay, that commitment to saving your money, to make sure that you spend less and save more, to make sure that you have better control of your finances. It's that commitment that's going to make a difference to you having a better 2023 with your money, with your finances. It's all about your commitment, your devotion to your self, to your commitment to your finances. Okay, that's going to make a big difference, June. So it's really about, yes, you can have a much better 2023, but it's all about your commitment to budgets, ideas, plans, all those things. Okay, so where am I up to here? So I did see Shraddha and all about Maine. Shraddha, your question was someone's feelings, and Samantha about your ex, which I'll do next, and all about Maine. What does Spirit want you to know? Don't know. Just what the cards gave me, what you need to do. Okay, let me just fix this up. Whew. Right. So if that's what you choose to do, If you want to choose to do a side hustle, that's up to you. Remember, you're in control of your journey. Right, Shraddha, present feelings for you. So what's going on with present? Let's do the rider tarot here. Okay, let's have a look. Sorry, just sort of connecting. Okay, so what's going on here? What do you need to know? Oh, okay. First card we've got here. Interesting, with the tower. Okay, so we've got the Emperor with the tower. So that tells me like he wants to be in control. It's going to give you a sense of understanding about the situation. Look at him as seeing someone that's in control, who always wants to do things his way. Okay, prescient feelings towards you. It feels like they want to be, I'm getting that sense of an emperor, a sense of someone who thinks they're in charge of a situation. They, quite fiery. Again, you get that fire, you got that fire energy, you got that sense of somebody who wants to provide thing. They want to put that ruler, my way or the highway type of energy is what I'm getting here. And so things are not going to be quite the way you expect them. They are going to shake your life up a little bit. It does feel like there's going to be a little bit of doom and gloom. Like it does feel like things are going to be a bit of a struggle. It is going to get you to have a sense of understanding in the situation. It is going to give you a sense of understanding. It is going to give you that sense of having to build your life in the direction that you really want to go. So I don't really feel like things are going to go quite in your favor in regards to the situation. I think he's very much want to be a bit of a conqueror, is what I'm sort of getting here with this Emperor here. Like he's in charge. It's my way or the highway. It's, do everything that I want, and I'm not going to give you anything. I'm just going to be a sense of, I'm not going to give you anything emotionally. He might give you things physically. He might provide for you not in an emotional sense, but in a physical sense. But it's not love. It's not that sense of romance or anything like that. It's not like the knight, like the King of Cups, which is kind and caring. He's very much about being in control. Okay, Shraddha. So Prashant is feeling very much sort of wanting to be in control. Feels quite clinical, quite cold energy. So I don't think things are quite going in the direction that you want them to. So it's going to be a bit of it's going to shake your world, put it that way. It's going to rock your world. It's going to shake things up a bit. Okay, so Samantha. Oh, Samina. Sorry, Samia. Whoo! So you want to go out? My mind, I'm going to have to quit soon. I think my time is sort of running out. I'm getting a bit of energy. All About Maine was really my last one. I've been on for nearly 2 hours, and I normally close after an hour, but I had issues with laptops and things and had to swap. So I do not want to go there. Let me close that off. Just go into here. Let's restore this and let's see what happens. Don't know if this is going to work, but okay. So, hey, Jasmine. Oh God. Okay, I'm going to see how I go because I'm getting a bit exhausted. I've been on for nearly 2 hours. Had a bit of issues with computer and stuff, so I don't even know if this is gonna. Don't know what's going to happen here. Whether I'm going to be allowed to have the two. I don't know what's going on here. I just sort of restarted my other computer, so I don't quite know what's going to go on. Oh, yeah, nearly 2 hours, guys. So I'm on that last little bit. Right. So I'm up to Samiha. Right. Is your ex, is there any solid commitment? What did I just do? I think I'm losing the plot. Right, so your ex. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Let's do... Actually, I think I want to do a Moon Baby Tarot. Let's do this one. Oh, that's why. Oh. I am having so much issue today. So not used to this computer. I'm on my... Wish I was on my old one. So I don't even know if it's going to go through. Just swap over. Right. Let's have a look here. What's going on? So Maha, let's have a look. What's going on? It's me being clumsy. It's that one there that I wanted. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Oh, I know what's going on. There's a video that shouldn't be playing. Whoa, I do not want that on there. Okay, something's playing. Oh, I know what it is. It's a video. Do not want that saucy stuff on there. Right. Okay, so let's see if I can do the two. Oh, got two videos, two computers coming up. Okay, so, guys. Oops, let's mute one. Mute mic. Ooh. Oh, done. Oh, done. Okay, let me just turn this volume down. So I'm getting some echoes. Oh. Try this one. No. Okay, I think I'm sorted. Back to my old ways. Let me just remove this computer. Okay, let me just fix this up. Let's just get rid of this. Shut this down. Whew. Yeah, I had to do a little bit of sorting out. Back to my old. That's better. Now I can read. Okay, I think I'm sorted. Yeah, I had to get rid of all the echoes. I can't do it with the two computers. I thought I could. Oh, man. That didn't quite work out the way I want. But anyway, this is better. Back to my normal space. You can now see the computer instead of me. Right, you can see the readings, see the cards. Oh. Right, X. You want to know what's going on here? Okay, I've used Moon Baby Tarot, which is like a hoi polloi reproduction, which is cool. And he's just redone colors and things in his second version, which is quite cool. Right. So is your ex Sagittarius, is there any solid commitment or anything with him? Okay, first things first, you've got Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles tells him doing a lot of thinking. He is doing a lot of thinking. He's reviewing. He's trying to decide what he wants in his life right now. And there's still a lot for him to learn and discover with your ex. Okay, there's still a lot for him to learn about things, a lot of things for him to discover. So I don't feel like there's any, and you got that youthful energy. So I'm not getting any solid commitment. I still feel like there's a lot for him to learn, a lot for him to discover about life, about things in general. So about what they truly want. There's a lot to learn and discover about what they truly want in their life. Samaha. So I don't feel like there's any commitment with him. I think there's a lot of time for you to start deciding on what you want out of life. Okay, it's a lot about you wanting to look at what you need to learn and you need to discover. So it's time for you to, you know, I feel like your ex has got a lot to learn, a lot to discover about their own journey. Okay, so I don't feel any commitment with him at all. Okay, there's too youthful energy. It's too youthful. There's a youth energy about him, like he wants to get out and discover the world. He's got the world to discover, is what I've got here. Okay, so no, I don't feel like there's any anything to any commitment there. I'm not feeling that. Okay, so let's get back to this. Right. What was I up to? Okay, so let me just get back into my swiggle here. Let's get some incense burning because got some new incense yesterday. Yay! Let's do dragon's blood. I love that. It's my new one. That's what I'm doing, burning. I love this range, all sorts of fragrances with it. Okay, I need to open the box without ripping it because I like to. Let's use the scissors. Okay, I'll be on for a little bit longer. I'm just sort of taking a breath for it, guys. You know, I know I've been on for nearly 2 hours, which is quite a long time, and I was sort of going to thing, but we'll see what I can wrap up in regards to readings. Look, if I don't get to your reading today, you can don't forget you can check out Ko-Fi as well for as little as $1 a month or $3 a month. If you do $3 a month, you get a free reading every month anyway, a free private reading. So let's do. I do need to get some lunch because I've been running around this morning doing the procrastination job. If those that haven't seen the shorts that I put on this morning, the short as in the YouTube shorts about that job that you procrastinate with Right. So I do that? Yep. Let's get that incense in there. So let's have a look. What are we up to? So I've done some so let's have a look. Who's still here? Who still wants a reading? So let's have a look. All about Maine. That's what I was up to. Right. What does Spirit want you to know? Hi, Jenny. How are you? Jenny, I've just about finished. I am not sure about doing any more readings, guys. I'm absolutely wiped. I've just promised all about Maine, for sure. What I'm going to do is the rest of you, if you can leave a comment down below, I'd love to do another video this afternoon when I've had a bit of a break, had a bit of lunch, and I'll revisit the comments that are left below this video after the live's been uploaded and been processed. Okay, all about Maine. Now, don't kill me, but I'm going to use the Elder Stories Tarot. Okay, New Zealand artist. I've absolutely been on for 2 hours. I've had issues with computers and everything, and I've had to swap over and do a few bits and pieces. But look, I'd love to get and do everyone's reading, so please leave your comment down below after the stream, and I'll do your reading then, because I'm absolutely, my throat's starting to go. I'm absolutely exhausted. I've been on for 2 hours. I've done quite a few donations, so, and plenty of free readings. So let's have a look. What does Spirit want you to know? Let me just pull this back up. Okay, what is Spirit? Oh, I feel like this one was being pushed down. All about Maine. You know why I do this. Okay, so what does Spirit want you to know? Let's have a look. Okay, it's all about pushing through those burdens, those challenges. I feel like there's a lot about pushing through those challenges. Spirit wants you to know that you can push through those challenges. Okay, you can push through those things that weigh you down, that you're feeling very heavy about. It's all about the perseverance. I love this, that you got the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands are pulled out here. And so it's all about that sense of perseverance, even when things feel really heavy and weighing you down. It's your drive that's really important here. It's that drive that you need to acknowledge, that fire that lies within you, that passion, that creativity. Spirit wants you to know that you've got that, and it's about you using that to your best of your ability here. It's very much about self-care. It's all about that sense of not just taking care of other people, but remembering to sort of take care of you, to have a moment to just sit, to just be. You don't have to be doing action to all the time. There are times that you just can be sitting still and being productive in that way. And so that's part of that self-care, that pushing through those challenges that are needing for you. That, again, you got that Sun card. Again, you get that moment of like you've taken the action, and it's okay to sit still. It's okay to be silent. It's okay to be just relaxing and allowing yourself the peace and the joy and the happiness that you deserve. You deserve to be happy. You know, you deserve to have those moments where you can recognize self-love, self-care. And I think that's a really big thing for you at the moment. It's been a big thing. It's been a process, should I say. It's been a process to acknowledge where you are, to acknowledge where you've been and what you've been doing and the challenges that you've actually faced, that perseverance, that keep going attitude that you've got. But it's okay to sometimes just take time out for you. I think that's what Spirit needs you to know, that it's okay for you to take time out for you and just you know, and that can be doing whatever makes you happy, what gives you the joy, the peace, the bliss. That's good, and that's okay, but it's about not feeling guilty about it too. All about Maine, it's about not feeling guilty about it, because sometimes we do these things and we go, oh no, we should be doing this, or we shouldn't really be doing that, even though I'm doing it and it's okay, but you know, I should be doing, you know, that I should be doing this instead. No, it's okay to do it. It's about allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to say, yes, it's good that I'm doing this. It's good that I'm not busy. It's actually saying it too, because sometimes we can get a little, you know, we can be taking time out for ourselves and thinking, yeah, this is all good. And then all of a sudden our mind switches and goes, oh no, we should be doing this. You know, I'm procrastinating. I'm not getting that job done that should have been done. And, you know, hey, it's okay. It can be done later. It's not important right now. Right now, it's important that you take care of yourself. So I think Spirit just wants to reinforce that message that it's okay. I think they're just reinforcing that it's okay that you take time out for you. You don't always have to be busy. I think there's just a reinforcement. It's just that sense of confirmation. Okay. Whew, I'm exhausted, guys. Absolutely stuffed. Had such issues with the computer, having a hissy fit and resetting and right. All About Maine was really my last free reading. So issues and things going on. So who was here? Who was here? Jasmine and my mind. Okay, so let's do this last. Okay, I haven't put that up yet. Last reading. Right. Let's go into here. I'm just worried about time because it's already been over 2 hours. So I'm just having a look. Okay, so I really got to close up now. I'm just doing the last couple of, I'm just having a look here. I'm just going to do really quick answers here. So I am going to use, might use the Ancient Italian for these ones, just really quickly. I want to ask you, what's going on between Edgar and you? What's the foundation of your relationship? Yeah. Okay. 10s are about completion. Okay. So it's very much about completion. Things have ended and it's about looking for new opportunities. So it does feel it's very much, and with the 4 of Wands here, it's all about celebrating a sense of unity within yourself, a sense of stability. I want to say stability and foundations in regards to your creative desires. Okay, so it does feel like, yes, it's over and it's giving you the chance for new beginnings to create something new. It's giving you the opportunity to create something new, Jasmine. Super important here. Okay, so that's done. Just having a look and seeing what's there. Oh, Dune, you've done another read. Okay, Dune will be my last one here. I'm just doing a few freebies. Yeah. Okay, you thought you had a good time? Yeah, but feels like there's a sense of completeness, a sense of weight. Yeah, did they ring you again? Have they contacted you? He just went silent. Okay. That's what I got. Just went silent. Okay. Something going on with him. It's not you. It's definitely something going. Remember, it says more about them. If they don't contact you straight away, Jasmine, if they don't contact you again, time to move on. Okay, right. Is Daniel happy? What's going on with Daniel? What's going on with Daniel? Let's have a look. Okay, so is Daniel happy? Right, so we've got the Queen of Coins here. Queen of Coins is that sense of being organized, time out for himself, definitely moving on. There's a new cycle going on here. So yeah, it does feel like he's moved on. Definitely feels like there's a sense of moving on. He's being more organized. He's quite firm. He's quite determined to move on. Okay, so I get that sense of Daniel moving on, moving into new cycles, new possibilities, facing some fears, facing some truths about the situation. Very much about taking care of. So yeah, is Daniel happy with YOUIR? It just feels like he's moved on. Okay, it's just that moving on energy. Okay, Jasmine. So June, you got the last one here. I know I've sort of jumped a few. I've done a few. Okay, anybody who has come in, this is the last reading. Okay, anybody else that I haven't done a reading for, can you please put your comment, your question in the comments down below, and I'll do a reading later. I've got to go because it's been on 2:11. So I'm going to do, this is the last one. So you're asking about travel. Yeah, I know, Dune, I'm doing your one. So let me just do this quickly. Definitely appreciate the donations, you know, and it's awesome. So that's cool. So can you see, so you want to talk about travel? Okay, traveling. Let's have a look. What do I know about traveling? Let's do, no, don't want to do that one. Actually, travel, I've got the Egyptian and I've got horses. Okay, so what's going to be about travel next year? Oh, so make sure you put your comments in the, make sure you put your question in the comments down below, and I will do a reading for you after I've had some lunch. I've been on for like over 2 hours now. So what's with the travel? Whoa! God, that hit me in the face. Okay, we've got the wheel, good fortune. Okay, we've got that possibility of moving ahead. There are going to be some challenges, but you are going to, there is a lot of movement going on here. There is that thing about you moving forward. Victory and success, new loves, new beginnings, new direction. So yes, feels like there's going to be some travel. Definitely feels like there's some travel. I'm going to do one more here with the Knave of Wands. Listening to the messages that come from within you. You've got the enthusiasm and the drive. Now it's about taking the action. Okay, you've got the motivation. Now you've actually got to take the action that you need. Okay, you've got, you know, you want to travel. Now now you've got to make the plans and you've got to take the action. You've got the new beginnings. definitely feels like there is movement. Lots of movement, Dune. Lots of movement going on here. Yes, I can see you traveling. But it's all about the action you take. It's all about the plans you make. It's all about the ceremony, the rituals, the sense of the action that you need to do to get there, the celebration. Okay, so yes, I do feel as though you're going to travel. It's all about the ritual, the ceremony, the actions that you take to get there. Okay, I feel very much it's about the action. So let's just have a quick skizzy here. Card number 12. I just want to see what the pyramid says. What the card actually says in regards to travel. Okay, travel. Travel for holidays in the company of like-minded, spiritually aware people. So it definitely talks about travel with like-minded, spiritually aware people. Just want to see. It's a place of initiation, acts as a transform between heaven and earth. It's a testing time. It's about opening your heart with joy and gratitude. So yeah, it's about traveling with a pure mind, you know, doing something that, you know, taking the action to actually create the place that you actually want to go to. So yeah. Right, that's it for me. I have to quit, guys. I'm sorry. I've been on for over 2 hours. I'm absolutely exhausted. I really need to take a break, have some lunch. It's now 12:15 here in New Zealand, 12:15 on a Friday. And my brother's going to be here this afternoon as well. So I do need to make sure that I am sorted for that. So if you've come in and I haven't done a reading for you, please leave your comments, your question in the comments down below. Now, if you want more than just the 2 cards that I do for the free reading, if you want a donation reading like I just did for June, don't forget to use the pinned link or use the links in the comments down below, and you can get a little bit more information with the cards. You can get a tarot and oracle reading. So guys, I do have to get ready. My brother's coming this afternoon and I do want to be ready and tidy. I do have to clean up. I've got into a bit of a pickle with things. So I want to say thank you to everybody who's been here. Really appreciate you. Absolutely fantastic. So let me just, I'm really sorry, I just have to get going. I'm going to be absolutely exhausted otherwise. So let's get the video up and running. Let's finish up. Let's give you a bit of a peek. Where are we? December. Let's give you a little bit of a peek of what you've got to. Let's do. What are we going to do? Whew. Let's give you a little bit of a peek of this. Hi, welcome to Hikate's welcome back if you've been here for a while. So over the year you may have seen the Wheel of the Year. Oh my god, I didn't even spell that right. Let's fix that up first. Wheel of the Year reading for 2022, right? Okay, so over the year I did a Wheel of the Year reading. Each month I would write up in my blog some quick thoughts. Sometimes I would elaborate and I'd share them on YouTube, and you can see some of the videos on YouTube with Wheel of the Year readings for the month or card of the month. Okay, so let's have a look. January was Princess of Pentacles. And if you want to know more about each card, please go and read the blog. I will put the link down below and you can go and have a read. I'm just sort of going through and having a look. Firstly was Princess of Pentacles. So that was definitely about learning and discovering in January. It's definitely a lot of learning, a lot of discovering in January about certain situations. February, the Tower. Yes, my life was turned a little bit upside down in February with certain circumstances and things that were going on. So Ace of Wands for March. Definitely felt like there was a breakthrough, new beginnings, a new start, new understanding for March. Interesting. April was Five of Cups. Very much about looking at what was I focusing on at that time of the year. For April, what was I actually focusing on? Interesting. So here we have January, February, March, April. So May was Queen of Pentacles. Was about getting a little bit more organized, getting a bit more sorted, looking at my well-being, really sort of starting to take control of how I took care of myself in many ways, in a very practical approach to my health. That was quite important, and my finances and everything like that. So that was quite important here, that time of the year. So here we have January, February, March, April, May, June. June was Six of Pentacles. So that was very much about making sure I was receiving as much as I was giving. I had that sense of everything being in harmony within myself. It was really about how I measured myself in many ways. Interesting. So next we've got Queen of Swords. July was Queen of Swords. So I think there was a lot of trusting in my own intuition, nurturing ideas and plans. I felt like there was about putting things into action, really, about making the plans and actually looking at the truth and the facts of the situation. Next, I think there was a real shift, and it felt like there were new beginnings going on then. It felt like there was a start. I felt free. I felt like things were really sort of starting to come together. I felt like I'd stepped out of the darkness and into the light. I think that was a real shift in that moment there. Yeah, that was August. Okay, in September, with Prince of Swords, again, I had to sort of re-look at the truth of what was going on, really look at any plans, review some plans, maybe look at things and expect the truth from those around me as well, but also from within myself. I think that was a real important within oneself look there. So here we have October. Was Seven of Swords. I felt like I was really starting to stand in my own power, take back everything that had been taken from me in the past. I just felt like